All right, we are back. We are back live in the video with Mr.BB. As previously said, our guest for today is Mr.Angelo Austin of Preeminence. He's coming on to talk about his product, his line of oils, fragrances, candles, scent making for businesses, custom design scents that you may need, and how you can get in touch with him to get all that and more. And he's talking to us about that right now. Good morning, Mr. Angelo.
Hey, how you doing today?
All right. We are good. So tell us, how did you get into the business of fragrance design and perfuming?
Because, you know what, honestly, I really love the way women smell. And growing up, my mother, my sisters, they always used to wear perfume a lot. So I always just felt like a woman was supposed to smell good.
Right.
And then, you know, eventually later on down the line, any woman that I would date, or even as a birthday gift or anything like that, I would always buy, you know, them perfume. And anytime I would go into Macy's or the big brand store like that, I'd be so marveled by their packaging, how they actually put it together, how the whole thing worked like that. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to do it. I sat on an idea for honestly about 6 years, almost 6 years before I started actually doing it. What I started doing is I kind of, you know, like, okay, this gonna be too much work. It's gonna be hard to do and stuff like that. And then I got to the point to where when I went in there about one of the last gifts that I was buying actually for my sister, it was Flower Bomb. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this time, you know. And then I went on ahead and launched the brand, and we've been around since 2014, and we've been just moving with it since.
Okay, so just 2014. So you've been doing this for a while now, over 4 years in service and with practice with this.
Yeah, and let me make a distinction with that too. And I kind of want to even kind of speak to other entrepreneurs out there with that too. But yeah, it's been 4 years, but I can say last year I really started treating it like a business. Now, it's a difference between doing something almost like as a expensive hobby as opposed to doing it as a business.
Right, the difference between a business and a hustle.
Yeah, the difference between a business and a hustle. Yeah, and then, you know, a hustle you just kind of spending money on. When you actually treat something like a business, you learn how to market it. You put stuff on automation. You learn how to go out and get customers. You learn who your customers are. It's a lot of stuff that you actually have to do. You actually paying attention to cash flow and stuff like that. So I can say it took me up really until last year to really start treating it like a business, you know, like to really start doing it like that. And we operate as a mobile retail shop. We in and out of the state and stuff like that too, when we go to Chicago and all of that type of stuff.
Okay, wow. So you're all over the place.
Oh yeah,
really.
we not playing.
And I understand you have this online site, www.preeminentbrands.net.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tell us, you said that, you know, you always liked the way women smell and wanted them to smell good. So can you tell us, like, what was the first scent that you created and made, and how did that come about?
Honestly, my first scent was the one that you got in the black box right there. It's called Orgasm. It called that one, but you know, when I actually in the process with that, I wanted to experiment with like aphrodisiac type of smells, which is like kind of like edible type of smells, like chocolate, vanilla, and stuff like that. So I wanted to experiment with that or whatever, and then I came up with that, and to this day, I came out with that in 2014, and to this day, that is our #1 seller. We sell so much that we even shipped the order off to Italy of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So not only are you like national and you're going international. You sold your product all over the world.
Oh yeah, we trying to really put it like everywhere. We in the fragrance encyclopedia is called Fragrantica, and that kind of brings us in customers out of the country too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us a bit about your product line, the different products.
The different type of products we offer. I can't even go into the story with that. We started off with perfume. I only wanted to do perfume, and that was my big thing right there because I just really liked it and I wanted to do that. But I had to get to the point to where I had to learn business. You know, like if McDonald's was just selling hamburger, they would have been out of business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I had to learn how to kind of branch out into other things that went with it. So that's when we kind of started branching out to the body lotions, the shea butter body lotions. Then we started branching out into the oils. We started branching out into the candles. We started branching out into what else? Home scents, like you know, scents for your home and stuff like that. So we basically started branching out into that type of stuff, and we got more that we're actually going to branch out into like that.
All right.
Yep. So basically, we're trying to keep everything fragrance, but later on down the line, I do see us branching out into some other stuff, but mainly it's going to be within that still within that pocket. It's more so of a lifestyle brand. So we feel like a great scent supposed to be lifestyle. Not only do you supposed to wear, you're supposed to have it in your home too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have actually one of your scents at home. I love it. It's like a cherry wood type of it's a candle.
It's a candle. Is it relentless?
Huh?
Is it relentless?
Yes, it's
Okay,
relentless, and it's got that oaky cherry smell to it.
No,
and
that's
it's
actually sour apple.
No. It's relentless because I know it's...
No, that's the name of it. That's what's in it.
Oh, that's what's in it.
Yeah, sour apple, jasmine, lily, and amber.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are your products natural?
You said, are they natural?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mixture. To get a good smell, you need both essential oils. That's the type of stuff you smell like outside. That's like nature. That's almost like medicinal type of smells like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you need fragrance oils. That's the sweeter type of stuff like that. That has to be actually like created with different stuff like that. So you need a product. You need a mixture of both of them to make a great smell. 97 to 98% of commercial perfumes are a mixture of both of them. That's what makes a great smell. Now, if you kind of like I said, if you want something more of a medicinal smell that kind of smell like peppermint or, almost like medicine, that's what something that's just, all natural. We sell those type of stuff too. Because some people just like that type of smell, but we more so into the body type of stuff too.
Right. So you're not into like the herbal medicinal smells, but you're
no, but we do that because, and that's the thing. I didn't even mention that. Our main thing is, even though we have these products, our main thing is custom perfume. Like we customize stuff for people. So we get people that come to us that want stuff like that, and then I will make stuff like that, So we get stuff like that or whatever. But that's the good thing about being custom is that we well diversified to where it's really nothing someone comes to us and asks for that we can't do.
Exactly. So how'd you get into custom make? I mean, I'm sure that's a big business because I've seen quite a few people do that. They get into custom making. They'll have a business party and they'll tell a lady, especially within your business, they'll tell a lady and then she'll tell a friend and then she'll tell 5 friends. So
well, today's climate, a lot of stuff moving into custom. And honestly, that's what our company was built on. It really wasn't built on the signature sense. It was built on custom. And then we started, that was one of the things because that kind of going to the name Preeminence. The name Preeminence, it means to be superior. It means to be the best. And to me, that's why I wanted to go that custom route because even with something like that, when you create a piece of yourself, you feeling superior in that own right to me.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to add that custom. Well, that's why I started off with the custom brand like that to go to that. But even then, it's definitely a big market for that, and we get a lot of customers who get stuff customized and they love it.
I see. So tell us, do you have any to get some custom fence and to talk to you more? Do you have any upcoming events?
Yes, we down in the Eastern Market every Sunday. So we down there every Sunday. We down there Saturdays too, also. So we down there Saturdays and Sundays. We'll be in Chicago next week at the Natural Hair Fest. Actually, in next month, we are at the Radio 1 Women's Expo event. We are also at the Natural Hair Fest. That's going to be at both of those are at Cobo, by the way. And like I said, on top of that, we're in the Eastern Market. So we do roughly about 8 to 10 events a month. So we always out here. And it's a team of 4 of us.
Okay.
So yep, I got a team with me.
All right, and how can I said the site, but are there different ways to shop with you and get in contact with you?
Yeah, y'all find us down there. We also got the product on Amazon. We also have the product on Etsy. We also have the product on We Buy Black. That's
I follow them on social media.
Yeah,
that's We Buy Black. They always get.
And we actually probably going to do their event. They have an event in Atlanta in not August, November. Okay. So we're probably looking to go down there to do that event because we're trying to get more out of the state now to expand our network.
Okay.
Yeah, so we probably going to be down there too. Yep, and then on top of that, like I said, the website, and then we down in the Eastern Market, and y'all can make sure y'all visit the website and y'all actually sign up to our mailing list, and we send our customers out where we're going to be at.
Right. Now, Amazon and Etsy, what do we search for?
You could just search for even something like that perfume, floral fixation. Okay. I mean, you could search those. Yeah. When you kind of getting on those sites, those going more so by the name of the what you actually searching for.
Right. I just wanted to show my viewers the actual box of this.
Open the box.
Floral exit. Yeah, and it opens like a flower blooming kind of.
Yeah.
And then that's exactly what the top is. It's a
And
looks
all
like a flower.
And all of that is custom made. That whole design of the bottle, the whole design that's on that bottle, the
Wow,
top
smells
and
good.
the box, that was all something that I designed, you know,
Okay.
as well as the fragrance, of course. But that was all something I designed. It was all the concept that just fit together like
Right.
that.
How much? I just was like probably like this price.
Oh, that's about almost $70. So
$70?
$69.99. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it's-
fair.
It's a good deal for the box, for the house.
Yeah, for the box.
Yeah, for
and
highs, man.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot that go into that.
Yeah, for the box, the fragrance. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into it, and then it's a 100%. You could we're gonna get
Spread it to
no, we're gonna give it to little Miss Kadira over here, and she's gonna
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yep, that is iris, carnation, saddlewood, and baby powder of that.
I don't even really use perfume. Okay, you gotta buy this. This is my present as a co.
That's
my present. Thank you.
Co-host of the show. Okay, all right. So you see, you already got a customer, and I can see how this business will. I mean, keep you up. It's like this. So
And everything now, we trying to get
Right.
we trying to get more. We trying to push these products into retail now.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been featured in a beauty box. They over in Canada, Woke Beauty. So we're in their beauty box or whatnot. But we're trying to get into more beauty boxes, and we're trying to eventually move it into retail.
Right.
So that orgasm, we're actually looking to market that to Lovers Lane.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. And I have to ask as an entrepreneur here, because so many of us are entrepreneurs part time, and as you said, kind of just do it as a little thing that get extra cash, what we would call a hustle. Has this been able to take over your livelihood?
No, not all the way over my livelihood like that. But you know what? One thing I can say about it is profitable.
Okay.
You know, so it definitely is. Yeah. So it definitely is. And it pays for itself. And that's the key with it to me.
Right.
When it becomes like that to where it just pays for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it pays for itself like that and then can fund future things you're trying to do too.
Exactly. So, then that's the hope, isn't it?
Yeah.
And eventually, it'll be able to take care of you.
You know what? See, and when you're dealing with a product like that, you need it in so many places.
Right.
Like that's the thing. You need that in
You need that in
over
Walmart
100,000.
and yeah.
Not even so much Walmart. That product won't be ideal for Walmart.
Right.
But you need it in multiple places, as many as possible like that. And so that's the goal, really. And really, honestly, the goal with it is not to even make it anymore. The goal is really to kind of sit back and have another company make it, outsource it to them, and then actually move it. That's when you actually move from thinking like a small business owner to an entrepreneur, because you really, that's how you want to actually move that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Mr.Angelo Austin, his product line, Preeminence. You can get it on Amazon, Etsy, at his site, PreminenceBrands.net, and his other site, I took a note here, now I can't see it, perfectperfume.com. Get it on there, and of course, social media. How do we follow you? So how do we keep up with the brand and the different things you're doing?
Instagram Perfume King, Twitter Perfume King, Snapchat Perfume King, Facebook Custom Fragrances, and is there any more that we are on that I can say? Those are the ones right there.
Yeah, those are the big three. So
Yeah, those are the main
major ones.
Yeah, those are the main ones. Yeah, so,
Yeah, so any
And everything-
other ones, Google it.
yeah, and then not even on that. Again, you go to the website. That's all linked back to everything else.
Okay.
Yep, that's
All
all
right.
linked back to everything else.
So that Preeminent Brands website.
Yep, the Preeminent Brands website, even the perfectperfume.com, those are both the same website. One is just easier on the ears.
Right. Right. All right, sir. Well, we thank you for coming in and speaking with us. We thank you for sitting with us till about your line. I have to buy this now, apparently. And we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you.
All right. When we come back, Miss Kadir is going to give us her quote of the day.
Can I hear the quote of the day?
Yeah, I can hear all that. Right here on Live with Mr.BB. We'll be right back. We are back right here on Live in the D with Mr.BB. And I know we said, and we want to thank Mr. Angelo Austin for coming in. And we want to thank Mr. Angelo Austin for coming in and speaking with us, talking to us about his brand, his business, Preeminence. Go check it out at www.preeminencebrands.net, as well as his other website, theperfectperfume.com, theperfectperfume.com, and preeminentbrands.net. Go check out all their social media at Preeminence Inc., Preeminence Inc. _ on Instagram, at Perfume King on Snapchat. And it's also on WeBuyBlack.com. All right. So up next, we're going to have Kadira give... One moment. Up next, we're going to have Kadira give her quote of the day. So we're going to have that right now with Miss Kadira, her quote. How are you? I'm doing. Oh, you're doing okay. I already asked that.
You just always ask again.
I always ask again. I just want to double check. You know.
Double check.